Hello guys, welcome to ITS Information Technology Skills. This is the ninth topic of our C# full course tutorial for beginners. So here we're going to discuss loops in C#. Specifically, we have do while and while loop. So let's start. What are loops? Loops can execute a block of code as long as a specific condition is reached. So we have three types of loops in C#. We have the do while loop, and for loop. So sabi nga kanina, we're going to discuss do while and while loop dito sa video na to. For the for loop, we're going to have a separate video about that. In do while loop, the condition is checked after the body or code is executed. So ito po yung syntax ng do while loop natin. We have the do keyword dito sa may taas. Of course, the curly bracket identify that that is a block of code, and yung while keyword po natin. Then sa tabi ng while keyword natin is yung condition po na tatanungin natin if this condition is true, gagawin niya yung nandito sa loob ng parentheses. And of course, don't forget the semicolon dun sa tabi ng parentheses for the condition. In while loop naman guys, the condition is checked before the body is executed. So, ito naman po yung syntax natin for the while loop. Dito makikita natin na yung while natin or the while keyword is nasa taas and yung condition natin inside the parentheses. Ang una nating mapapansin dito, if we're using the while loop, wala pong semicolon dun sa tabi ng parentheses. And we have the curly bracket to identify the block of code na i-execute niya kapag true yung condition. So, let's compare yung syntax natin ng do while loop and while loop. So, do while loop, again, the do keyword is nasa itaas, then the curly bracket, and after the close curly bracket is the while keyword, parentheses, yung condition, and after the condition is yung semicolon. For the while loop naman guys, mauuna yung keyword natin na while, parentheses, inside the parentheses is yung condition, and we don't need to place a semicolon if we are using the while loop. Then, aside from that, kung mapapansin natin, sasabihin natin dito sa do while loop, we have the do keyword, ibig sabihin, okay, gawin mo to, execute mo to, tsaka mo tatanungin. That's the do while loop. For the while loop, you're going to ask first the condition before executing the program. Okay, yun yung pinagkaiba po nila. So, ngayon naman guys, punta na tayo dun sa IDLE natin. Let's say you want to display all the numbers from 0 to 15. So, pwede naman na yung ganitong style ang gawin natin. We're going to have console.writeline 0 hanggang umabot ka dun sa specific number na kailangan mong i-print. Pero hindi siya ideal. Doon po natin magagamit yung loop sa C#. So, here we're going to use first the do while loop para po ma-display natin yung mga numbers natin from 0 to 15. So, copy this code first and I'll be explaining kung ano ibig niyang sabihin. So, here guys, meron tayo ng variable natin na number. Ang initial value niya po is 0. Yan po yung gagamitin natin or yan po yung ipiprint natin na 0 to 15. Of course, the data type is int kasi whole numbers yung gagamitin natin. 0 to 15. Then, here we have yung keyword po natin na do for the do while loop. Yung curly bracket natin, ito yung i-identify natin kung ano yung piprint niya or yung gagawin niya kapag true yung condition natin. Malalaman natin that this statement is part of the curly bracket kapag naka-indent po siya. Then, we have here yung keyword natin na while. Kikita natin pag pinoint natin siya or nilagay natin yung insertion natin, ma-highlight silang dalawa with the do keyword. Ibig sabihin, mag-pair po sila. Then, yung condition po natin, we have number less than or equal to 15. Bakit less than or equal to 15? Kasi ang initial value natin is 0. That is less than 15. Meron din tayong equal naman dito kasi hanggang 15 yung gusto nating i-print. Okay? So, if the statement is true, ito ang gagawin po niya. Ipiprint daw niya yung number plus plus. Ibig sabihin, ipiprint niya yung value ng number, the current value ng number, tsaka siya mag-increment by 1. Okay? So, yun po yung number plus plus. Print niya muna the current value of number, then increment by 1. Kung nandito tayo sa ganitong style, pwede nating tanggalin yung plus plus dyan, and kailangan, of course, nating increment siya. Meron tayong number plus plus semicolon. Pag wala tong part kasi na to, hindi mag-e-end yung loop natin. Yung loop natin, always 0 kapag hindi natin siya in-increment by 1. Hindi siya pupunta ng 1, 2, 3, hanggang 15. Okay, so let's try. So, here guys, makikita natin sa output po natin, na-print po natin yung 0 to 15 na number. So, paano naman natin ito isusulat using the while loop? So, ngayon naman guys, let's try to write a code naman, same, display 0 to 15 in while loop. So, here guys, i-comment na lang muna natin itong una nating code kasi magagamit natin ito mamaya. Then, this will be the code for the while loop. Copy this code first and I'll explain kung ano ibig niyang sabihin. Again, we have the variable number. The initial value is 0. Same lang siya dun sa una nating code kanina. Tapos, ang una nating makikita dito is the while keyword. Beside the while keyword is yung parentheses natin and inside the parentheses is yung condition po natin. Same yung condition natin, number less than or equal to 15. And inside the curly bracket, we're going to display the current value of number, then increment the number by 1. So, let's try. Tignan natin kung same sila ng output dun sa do while loop. Here, makikita natin, same na print din natin yung 0 to 15. Wala silang pinagkaiba. Ano nga ba yung pinagkaiba nila? So, dito guys, itong initial value natin ng number, sabihin natin nagkamali tayo na lagay natin dyan is 16. And 16 is greater than 15. So, technically, false na po yung condition natin dito. So, tignan natin kung ano magiging output. So, nung nag-run tayo guys, ito yung naging output. Actually, wala talaga siyang output. Okay, bakit wala siyang output? Kasi yung while loop natin, false na siya agad dito. So, sabi nga kanina, gagawin niya lang or execute niya yung block of code if the condition is true. So, false na siya. So, ibig sabihin, wala siyang gagawin. Ngayon guys, ito naman yung i-comment natin. Then, tanggalin natin yung comment dun sa una nating code kanina. Let's say, dito tayo nagkamali sa do while loop natin. Naging 16 yung initial value natin dyan. So, dito sa while loop natin kanina, wala siyang output dito sa ginoment natin na part kasi false yung condition. Ngayon, let's try kung merong output or wala ding output dito sa do while loop. So, nung nirun natin yung do while loop, meron tayong makikita dito output na 16. Ibig sabihin, ginawa niya tong part na to. Print niya yung current value ng number which is 16. Tsaka siya nag-increment. Then dito tayo nag-stop sa while keyword natin. Dun sa condition nung tinanong na niya po yung value ng number less than or equal to 15. So, the value of number here now is 17 kasi 16 ang initial value natin. Nag-print po siya ng 16, nag-increment siya by 1, so 17 na po yung value ng number natin. So, the condition is false. So, yun po yung technical na pinagkaiba nilang dalawa. Yung do while loop natin, ibig sabihin, gagawin niya muna yung action bago siya magtatanong. While the while loop, magtatanong muna siya bago niya gagawin yung action. So, that's it guys. We're done with do while and while loop in C#. Kung nagustuhan tong video na to, don't forget to like. And kung gusto mo pang matuto about computer programming and other computer stuff, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell for more tutorial videos. Bye!